The town of Oriental is definitely the sailing capital of North Carolina. It seems that everywhere you turn, you meet another friendly sailor who is happy to stop and chat about sailing. At one point, we seriously considered retiring in New Bern, North Carolina, about 20 miles up the Neuse River. In fact, in 2018, while looking at houses in New Bern, we drove down to Oriental to look for a sailboat. Oriental still holds a special place in our hearts, and we are not the only ones.
And I'm telling you, he looked like Santa. The town got together and they gathered up presents for our kids. This makes me almost want to cry again. Oriental does that to me.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Oriental. It's a happening place. This is the marina and inn. There's the Bean. Great coffee and ice cream just right there. The Inland Waterway Provision Company is a well-stocked chandlery. Lovely, lovely place. And they're having a chowder contest today with 9 different chowders. Yeah, picture you with chowder. We met so many sailors in this crowd, some who had aged out of sailboats into trawlers, one whose life was temporarily derailed after a traumatic shipwreck off the coast of North Carolina, and several who got into a spirited discussion about the best anchoring tackle. After this, I ordered a 35-pound Bruce anchor and arranged to have it delivered to Carolina Beach Yacht Club and Marina, 115 miles further down the ICW, and our destination for 4 to 5 days hence. Later, we took a walk through the neighborhood and stumbled onto a sailboat race. Yeah, that is very cool, huh? Oriental, North Carolina. So the plan is to sail up to New Bern in the morning. Stacy will get off the boat there, and our friend Ron will get on for the next leg of our journey south. Coastal Carolina Regional Airport is a couple of miles from the New Bern marinas, making this a perfect locale for a crew change. Sunday morning, Oriental Marina and Inn. Going to New Bern today, so slow.
It's delicious.
Big breakfast. We got pancakes and bacon and eggs. We'll get off around 11 or 12 and go to New Bern.
So yummy, yummy, yummy.
Lots of pollen. But here's old Blown Away. Getting ready to head out. Oriental behind us there. In the Neuse River on the way to New Bern. There are a lot of sailboats out there. Just trying to see if that's a tartan. It kind of looks like it.
Sailing in the Neuse River.
Yeah, Neuse River.
Neuse River, outside of Oriental, North Carolina.
Westerly winds at 10. So it's quite stately. Okay, the Neuse River. I think that's a sister tartan over there. We'll be tacking soon. New Bern is that way. Are you ready to tack?
Tell me when to get this off.
Okay, I'm going to start the turn and you can get it off.
Hope that stick lasts. I should get it down. Didn't think we were going to sail.
Oh, the stick is not riveted. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't go far enough. We cannot point up the Neuse River. Are you ready to tack?
Yep, ready.
I am Helmsley.
Super slow.
Yeah, I know, it's just there's not much wind, but that was an excellent tack. Getting close to New Bern. Lots of sailboats out here coming into New Bern. So we're tied up at Galley Stores Marina in New Bern. Boy, it is barely a marina. I mean, they have some slips here and then a shopette across the street. They don't have a fuel dock. They probably don't have pump out. No washing machines. They suffered a lot of damage in a storm in January. So anyway, we're going to do the best we can to get provision. We picked this because it's close to the airport, but wow, it's not much here. On the bright side, we were tied up right next door to Persimmons, where we shared our second to last dinner on this trip. First thing the next morning, I started messing with a toilet that would not flush.
New bread.
So this morning, the toilet would not flush. We hope it's just the switch because it's been acting up. So Ubered to West Marine and got a new switch right here. Let's see if that'll fix it. That grew into a multi-month saga that is the subject of another video. The fuel gauge read empty, and both 5-gallon jerry cans were empty as well. The closest functioning fuel dock was at Northwest Creek Marina, 5 miles back the way we had come yesterday. There was a fuel station in front of the Galley Store shopette. I used my jerry cans to ferry diesel from the fuel station to the boat, 10 gallons at a time. We Ubered to Harris Teeter for reprovisioning. So we've been out almost a week. Here we are at Harris Teeter in New Bern. Provisioning for another week. We got by with one pretty good shopping cart full, and now we're standing here waiting for the Uber to take us back to the boat. After a busy day, we enjoyed our last meal together at Michael's Pub and Patio, just a short walk from the boat. This is like the best thing we found in New Bern so far. Michael's Pub and Patio. We're early, so there's not anybody really here. It's also a Monday? This is really nice, and it's just steps from the boat. Do you know people with a blessed life? Things just seem to work out when they're around.
And I'm like, can you get this?
Yeah.
Steer real quick.
Okay. Stacy is one of those people. I was surprised how sad and anxious I was after seeing her off to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. I took a short nap after returning to the boat, but woke up freezing with no electricity and the wind howling outside. And so it begins, I thought. The electrical outage was just the shore power circuit breaker. The sun came up, the wind died down, Ron arrived by Uber from the airport, and we were off on the next leg of the journey. A leg that would include a memorable overnight sail on the ocean in 30-knot winds and 7-foot seas. In the Neuse River on the way from New Bern to Oriental. Pick up some stuff.
There's not much. Not enough air today.
The plan today is a quick stop in Oriental to pick up a toilet part and then on to mile marker 187 in Adams Creek. In the Neuse River with Ron.
seconds.
Coming up to our anchorage in Adams Creek. Well, there's two of them, yeah.